Says Mike Ken. Says K. Player view. Says Mike Fwaya. Says KYXNSS plus spawn. You found an egg. 22 left. You found an egg. 21 left. Follow our Twitter at The Hive MC. Says VPQ9U, love. You found an egg. 20 left. Says Ilamboy07 Crow. You found an egg. 19 left. You found an egg. 18 left. Says Joker adds hello. You found an egg. 17 left. Says ITZ Dragger YTU Puri VID Carib. You found an egg. 16 left. Says MC Himuboy Yuha. Says ITZ Dragger YTU Hive K Waja SE. Says MC Himuboy Yusre. You found an egg. 15 left. Says HubSpot Player View. Says ITZ Dragger YTU Ari. Says MC Himuboy You Sky. You found an egg. 14 left. Says ITZ Dragger YTU by Ubikina Conga AFK Rahunga. You found an egg. 13 left. Death Hub Player View. Says MC Himuboy You Eat Well. Says ITZ Dragger YTU Tai. Says ITZ Dragger YTU CYA. Says MC Himuboy Yuhum. You found an egg. 12 left. Join our Discord, run/Discord. HubSpot, chunk still loading. You may encounter some mild performance issues. Player view. Says Frosted Flame 260/. You found an egg. 11 left. HubSpot, player view. You have been hidden. Hidden zone. You are now visible. You found an egg. 10 left. Says Karen 992209 Yu Hai Unshu. Says Nahanshu 8382 Yu Yo. Says Harsh Kushyup 505 Yu Yo. Says Nahanshu 8382 U Sky Grind. Says Karen 992209 You Bad Me. Says PK Gamer 7209 You Hello Harshit Bye. Says PK Gamer 7209 You Kais Ho. Says Harsh Kushyup 505 You. Says Harsh Kushyup 505 You Bad Iya. You found an egg. 9 left. Says Tamne, chunk still loading. You may encounter some mild performance issues. Player view. Says Nahanshu 8382 U. You found an egg. 8 left. Says Nahanshu 8382 U Ignoring Pro Max. Says Chisik 1107, /. Says Tamne 645 U Ghosting asterisk. Says Nahanshu 8382 U, Crying Face, didn't get your store purchase? Try/fix purchase. Says, Hub, player view. Says PK Gamer 7209 U Mayhskusikin Ho. Says Karen 992209 U back. Says Tamne 645 U Yaladka He Hi Na. Says Nahanshu 8382 U Nahi. Says Scary E plus Alr. Says Nahanshu 8382 U Ruk Ubi Check Dithahu. Says PK Gamer 7209 U LOL. Says Karen 992209 U back. Says Karen 992209U Hi Tota. Says Z Tattoo 2U Huryo. Says Karen 992209U Good WBY. Says Nahanshu 8382U Muse Laga Ladki H. Player view. Says Z Tattoo 2U Ladka Hoon. Says PK Gamer 7209U XD. Says PK Gamer 7209U Hello Tota. Says Z Tattoo 2U Hello B. Says Z Tattoo 2U Haru at Karu at PK. Says Karen 992209U CS me Spy Car RHE the Pahale XD. Says Karen 992209U Good WBY. Says PK Gamer 7209U Good. Says Z Tattoo 2U Good GTK. You found an egg. 5 left. Says Vansha 5869U Yo Pirate. Says PK Gamer 7209U Vansha Bapu. Says Z Tattoo 2U Bakey SAB Thick H. Says PK Gamer 7209U Babu Asterisk. Says Elinbon, Sad Face. Says Karen 992209U SAB Batty Ya. Says Vansha 5869U Yo. Says Z Tattoo 2U Babu Ain't Babuing. Says Vansha 5869U SAB Batty Ya. Says PK Gamer 7. Player view. Says Vansha 5869U Hive CHLNHIRHATHA. Says Vansha 5869U Tabs. Says Z Tattoo 2U Papa Kipara. Says PK Gamer 7209U, Smiley Face. Says Karen 992209U Pika X ___ equals Pika Chud. Says PK Gamer 7209U NA. Says Z Tattoo 2U OMG. Says Vansha 5869U PK Chokakia BNA Dia XD. Says Karen 992209U XD. Says PK Gamer 7209U XD. Says PK Gamer 7209U Marapet Kanam. Says PK Gamer 72. Hubs Player view. You have been hidden. Hidden zone. You are now visible. Says Z Tattoo 2U Ariwa. Need help? Go to support.playhive.com. Says Vansha 5869U XD. Says PK Gamer 7209U XD. Says Karen 992209U Miko Mute Carvasact. Says Z Tattoo 2U Babu Yemat Krug. Says Z Tattoo 2U Beta Yemat Karo Chup Karki Beth Jo. Says PK Gamer 7209U Bro. Says Z Tattoo 2U Kala Bandar. Says Karen 992209U AAE. Says Droll Hawk 6045 Bro H server off THA. Says Z Tattoo 2U Kala. Player view. Says Z Tattoo 2U Tick. Says PK Gamer 7209U Kihwa. Says Z Tattoo 2U BTW. Says Z Tattoo 2U Do You Know? Says Vansha 5869U Nam Hi Tattoo Hi LOL. Says Karen 992209U What? Says PK Gamer 7209U Dargerbai. Says Clown Xid I Dram Vietnam. Says Clown Xid from. Says Z Tattoo 2U PK Cobb Con H. Says Z Tattoo 2U Parry Haina. Says Karen 992209U Yet. Says PK Gamer 7209U VIP. Says Karen 992209U Not. Says Karen 99220. Says Player View. Says Karen 992209U Bobnop. Says PK Gamer 7209U or 0 Muskin. Says Z Tattoo 2U Bobnock on age. Says Karen 992209U PK Key GF. Says PK Gamer 7209U or Varshini. Says Karen 992209U Mike Kane JARHA. Says Karen 992209U by GN. Says PK Gamer 7209U or Nam Hai Nahin Bata Sakta. Says PK Gamer 7209U by Kuryu. Says Player View. Empty. New. Says Had. Hit. Lunar. Bun. Jin. Loot. Reese. Player View. Says PK Gamer 7209U. Empty. Says Z Tattoo 2U Kaha Rhe Ho. Says Stress Lip U. Says Karen 992209U Spike SENHI Carta 2 Tota. Says V Chat Screen. Says